What's going on, Arkansas Razorback fans, SEC fans, college football fans everywhere? I want to thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the video. This is the Pictorial Network. I am Tyzilla83. Talking about Auburn. Curb stomping the Razorbacks. 56-3. Before we get into that, I want you to like, comment, share the content that you're watching. And of course, if you haven't already, feel free to tap the subscribe button down below. Let's get into this disgusting mess really quick. This is definitely more of a post-game rant than it is anything else. It's nothing else but a post-game rant. I have never in my life seen Arkansas look so terrible. And that's on the staff. I'm not blaming the players. I'm not going to blame the players. I'm not going to do that. If you're blaming the players, you know, you have a right to do that, but it's up to the staff to have these guys ready to play these kind of games. I think they knew they were walking into a hornet's nest. I think they knew that Gus Malzahn, even though he's telling the press one thing, we know that this was a revenge game. We know that, okay? He hates this staff. He's not a fan of Brett Bielema. He's got a hatred towards this university. He has a hatred towards his home state. You know, at least that's the way I see it. I think a lot of fans here see it that way. This is a revenge game, especially after what happened last year and the banter that used to take place between Gus Malzahn and Brett Bielema. This was a revenge game. It was just a perfect storm. You know, 8 weeks, no bye week. Razorbacks were tired. They're exhausted. They're banged up. They needed a bye week. They need a bye week. And couldn't come at a better time. That's still no excuse. I don't care that Auburn was coming off a bye week. I don't care that they look well rested. You have to be able to make the right calls to put your guys in the right situation to make plays. That's on the staff. That's on these guys getting paid an ass ton of money. You have to have your guys prepared. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. That game did not represent this university, this football team, or this state, or the fans, or the players. It didn't represent any of that. It represented a staff that just looked outmatched and not prepared. It was terrible. Arkansas, statistically, one of the worst run defenses, not only in the SEC but in the country. They're bottom 15 in the country. That's terrible. That's awful. I'll say the only strength this team has is the secondary, but now I'm starting to wonder if teams are just like, why would we ever throw the football? Just run it. These guys couldn't stop their local junior high. They couldn't stop the Woodland Junior High Cowboys from running the football. And that's terrible. That's on the staff, and it has been all year. We've not seen an improvement in that area at all. We'll wait and see what happens after the bye week. I'm holding out any kind of optimism. I really am for the defense. I think the offense has been okay. I hope they can hold on to Dan Enos in the offseason, because if they can't, I'm going to be worried about that. I think Hog fans should be too. It's going to be hard to replace a guy like Dan Enos. That's way down the line. We'll worry about that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But right now, defensively, we've known this for a while. We've got a huge problem. We've got a huge problem. Now, last year after the bye week, you know, although the secondary was still terrible, it was like the run defense got even better last year. Remember, the run defense could have stopped a Mack truck last year. This year, they couldn't stop. Again, a local junior high team from running the football on them. They look bad. It's got to get fixed. If it doesn't, a bowl game might even be questionable if they don't at least make some pretty big improvements. Again, this was a disgusting, ugly game for Razorbacks, for the Hogs. If you're a Hog fan and you're still watching this, you're brave. Because I know how I am towards these kinds of things. Even making this video, and I knew I had to make it, and I would have had it out a lot sooner, but I've been really busy over the weekend. This was a tough video to make. It was, and I can only imagine being a Hog fan and trying to watch it. It's tough. It's tough to talk about. Auburn embarrassed Arkansas. Kudos to Auburn. Congrats. Again, I think Auburn could have pumped the brakes. Chose not to. Wanted to curb stomp. They got it. Arkansas showed no signs of fight. And the staff got exactly what they deserved, an embarrassing loss. I mean, they did. If you can't have your guys prepared in this conference, if you can't have them prepared and ready to go, this kind of stuff can happen. It happened in year one under Brett Bielema. Here we are year 4, and this stuff is still happening. Let's just hope they get it turned around. All right, Pictorial Network, Tyzilla83 here, signing off. Till next video, peace.